Okay, this is Guinea. She is 11 years old. Hi, Guinea. Hi, Guinea. Ain't she a pretty baby? You can see my holes in my couch covers too. So Guinea, I showed you laying on the couch. She's 11 years old. Or let me go back. We've had her. We've had her 11 years. And she came as a stray to our house, and she was either pregnant when she come, or she got pregnant. She got pregnant shortly after she come, because I had to pet in with her. She wouldn't have nothing to do with me. I would sit her food down, and then I'd have to leave, and then she would come and eat. So after I finally petted up with her, we found out she was going to have some puppies. So we kept her until she had her puppies. She had 8 puppies on her front porch. And I said, we can't keep all 8. We can't. And so at the time, we didn't have any no-kill shelters around. So I was in search of trying to find a place for these puppies. And at work, this guy hooked me up with another woman that she knew of a no-kill shelter. And they actually came here and took 7 of the puppies. We decided to keep one. And the lady told me, she said, I'll tell you, we're not going to be able to take the mother because we don't think we can find a home for her. And so, we're not going to take her. So we decided we would keep her, and we would have her spayed, which all of our dogs are spayed and neutered. But I took her to the vet, had her spayed, and when I brought her back, was it a month that she wouldn't have nothing to do with me?
Oh, shit. It's quite a while.
I mean, I would come home from work and open the car door, and she would run. She pouted on me for a month because she thought I hurt her, I guess. But she stayed an outside dog for years. I would go out and give her food, and if she wasn't there to eat her supper, I'd come in and I aggravated Wayne to death. I was like, oh, please pray for Guinea. I'm afraid she's out, maybe fighting with some other dogs or got run over. And where we live in the country, she just roamed the little area, until we built a fence.
Just a minute, let me interrupt.
Okay.
And before we built the fence, Guinea, like Pam said, ran miles from the house with other fur babies. But every time Guinea would get in a fight, get hurt, she'd come running home to Pam and let Pam doctor her. I mean, she knew where
She knew where home was. She knew where home was. I mean, I even put a heating pad out outside in her little doghouse so it should stay warm. But we built the fence and we put her in the fence. And she was sad for a while because she would just look out through the fence and howl. And one day it was raining about like it has today, pouring the rain. And of course she was in the yard and she had a doghouse. And Wayne said, I'm going to go out there and get Guinea and tell her to come on in the house. I don't want her to be out in that rain by herself. And that's exactly what he did. So she's been an inside baby from then on.
And she minds.
She minds better than the ones that's been raised in the house.
Every morning when she wants to go out, I usually spend, if I get up at 6, I'm still doing something in the bedroom. Sometimes I'm playing my Xbox. But she will come in there and start slapping at my legs and doing a little dance. And I say, you want to go outside and PDP? And she'll jump and start down the hall. And she'll lead me to the door. Then when she does all of her business, she'll come and lay. We got a rug on the porch. She'll lay down on that rug. But she can't lay in the floor here in the house.
Oh,
She has to have a chair or the couch. But I will tell her, I'll say, you just scratch on the door when you want in. And Daddy will come and let you in. And she does. She's just that smart, I guess.
She really is a good dog. Well, I won't say dog. Good fur baby.
Good baby.
She really is a good fur baby. I mean, to be outside for so many years, I would say, what, 8 or 9 years? She'd been in the house very long, but she, at night I put down puppy pads in case they need to use them at night. But most of the time, she's going outside. She'll wait till, or the mornings till I open the door and let them out. So they all are really, really good. But she's exceptionally well to have lived outside most of her life. Okay, what we got? Emily. Where's
E.
Hey, E.
Her name is Emily Jane,
Emily.
but I call her E.
Let's see if I can get her up here.
Now, anytime I asked her to do anything, or just like she laughed right there, you will hear Emily growl.
She ain't wanting to be on camera today, I guess. That was Savannah barking. They're so jealous. If I pick one up, the other one's barking.
Tell them, if you want to find out a lot about Emily, go to Emily and her blanket.
Yeah. I'll try to link the link below so you can click on it. She loves her blanket, or her banky. Guinea is her mother. And they had Guinea had the puppies out on the front porch, and Wayne said this time it was Wayne, not me, wanted extra dog. Wayne said, let's pick one out and keep them.
Pam didn't like my choice. She said, you picked the ugliest one.
I wanted another little fuzzy looking dog.
But she fell in love with
But now Emily is my baby. She comes to me anytime she's hurt or anything like that. She's mine. And you saw how she done when I picked her up. I mean, if I move her or make her do something, she growls like that. But she don't mean it. I mean, she's never been vicious towards me. I mean, that's just her way. She's just a little. Oh,
Takes after her mom.
she's a little grump. She is. She wants things her way, and that's just the way she wants them. Let me turn you guys around, and I'm gonna show you what she's doing right now.
And that's what she does all the time. And Bentley has, you all have met Bentley before, but he will take her blanket and run off with it. He takes her blanket and runs off with it. And she'll come to me and go,
But she has to have a blanket. And the little polka dot one is her favorite, but I've got it in the crate with Toby right now, so she'll grab anything. If I wash her blankets and I open the dryer, I'll say, "Here, Emily, here's your banky." Here she'll come, run and grab it out of my hands and take off with it. But she has to have a blanket because when her mother would have nothing to do with her, I brought her in and wrapped her in a little blanket, and I fed her with a bottle. And I guess where I wrapped her in that blanket, maybe, I don't know, that's why she wants the blanket all the time. I mean, she'll take it to bed with her. She has to have one when she's going to sleep. I don't know.
and if she's got her blanket, well, she has her blanket, and I'll open the door and say, "Who wants to go PDP?" And she'll keep that blanket in her mouth till she gets to the door, and then she'll drop it beside my chair. Like, "Here, Dad, hold this." And she dropped it one day, and I ran over it, and I got tangled up in the chair. And I prayed and asked God to help me to get it out. And He did. I'm serious. I mean, I couldn't get it out. I mean, no way. But I prayed and then reached down, tried to get it. Got it. Gave it to her when she come back in. I said, "Emily, pick your blanket up."
But we treat them like children. We talk to them just like you would a child, and I don't know. They mind us pretty good. Let's see, we went through Morgan, Toby, Jenny, Savannah, Emily. Now, if you want to see
The classic.
the demon, I'm kidding, guys. He has really given us a bunch of lives over time. His name is Bentley, and we even call him Bentley Cooper. And we've had him almost 6 years.
Yeah.
And we think he came from the same place as Savannah.
Same direction.
Same direction.
Tell him I better shape.
And he only weighed 8 pounds. Right now he weighs 20. And I came home one day from work and I saw him coming past my neighbor's house. And I didn't pay any attention, and I came on up the driveway and I turned, and I always turn and have my car ready to pull out the next morning. And by the time I got my car parked and I opened the door, there he was. He was so tiny, and he had a big ball of infection on one of his little legs. Getting ate up with fleas. He was so skinny. He was pitiful. It'd break your heart to look at him. And Wayne said, if we take him to the pound, there ain't nobody having him. He looks so bad.
So
Yeah, his little feet was swelled. They looked like they had been stomped on or something. I mean, you could tell this little feller had really been through some torture. And
That's the water.
yeah, and right now, I don't know what they done to his little paws, but whenever I bath him, or when I make a bath and I bath all of them, I just set them down in the water. Him, you can't do that. He is terrified to have his paws in the water, or especially his front paws,
Yeah.
and he has to stand, and he'll put his paws right there on me while I'm bathing him. He will not put his front paws in the water at all. So I don't know what terrified him so, but you know that's the way his little paws was when we got them. They were swelled. They really was. But we took him in, got rid of the fleas. We started feeding him, and he likes coffee.
Okay. When Pam brought him in, and I think before she even bathed him, I got him up in my lap and I took him to the kitchen. I said, "This is the kitchen. This is where we eat." And I had some coffee, and I poured some coffee in one of the food bowls. He jumped down and he lapped it up. And from then on, if one of us leaves coffee out,
You gotta be careful.
he drinks it.
Mm-hmm. If you have a cup of coffee and set it down to go answer the phone or something, when you come back, you will not have any coffee left. He
But-
loves coffee.
Bentley and I, we have coffee every morning after Mom goes to work. And
Let me
have,
see if I could get him. I'm telling you, he is a rounder though.
and
Come here.
Pam brought him. I was laying in bed, I believe, and she brought him into the bedroom, and she said, "What do you want to name him? You name him." And she gave me 3 names to choose from, and one of them was Bentley. And I said, right off the bat, I said, "Bentley." She said, "Why Bentley?" I said, "Because he's a classic." Now while we've been talking, you hear all the barking going on. Right now he's bothering his sisters.
Yeah, he aggravates his sisters. They tolerate him. At times, you can tell it's a serious bark. Like, you know, I'm through with you, you need to leave me alone. And he does leave them alone for a few minutes.
Well, he goes to another one.
Yeah.
And he has learned that he can take Emily's blanket and she'll let him have it. And he'll take it just being mean.
He's just on me.
He'll take it and lay it like in the floor right beside of the bed. So he can stand up there like this, ready to pounce on her when she comes to pick the blanket up. I mean, he's playing. But Emily will look at me and go, "Oh." So I'll get it and I say, "Emily, get your blanket." She'll get it and start down the hallway. Here, Bentley will take off after her. He don't do it all the time, just when he's in a playful mode. Yeah, like he is now.
But he's still afraid of stuff like loud noises. Like if we was to drop like a glass or something in the kitchen, it would terrify him. And he gets, if somebody comes in and talks loud or something, he will get so scared that he actually pees on himself. He is afraid in a lot of ways, but when he's around us, Most time you hear the noise in the background. He's playing. He's aggravating his sisters. He's a happy little feller. He really is. But I know some of you country people have heard the saying that they would tear up an anvil. I believe Bentley could do that.
You gonna tell that?
Oh Lordy. So we hadn't had him very long, and me and Wayne went to church, and we left him in the house.
Thyself.
Yeah, because he was little. We thought until he kind of gets more used to the other dogs, we'll know he's safe in the house. When we came back home, guys, half of our wall was torn down.
He tore through the paneling
Yes, through the insulation.
and through the outside wall.
Yeah. I mean, he took his paws and dug. And I asked, I think it was a vet. I was like, why? Why did you do that? And it's separation anxiety. He does not want to be alone. We can't leave him in the house alone. If we leave, used to we left him outside in the yard. Now we can't even do that because he will scale the fence and jump over it. So now when we go somewhere, when me and Wayne both are gone, we have to get him in the house with Savannah. They get along. They're playing right now. They play all the time. And he doesn't tear anything up. But if he's here by himself, I mean, he got into my bathroom stash of toilet paper and paper towels. Because I always buy in bulk. I buy the big packs of toilet paper and paper towels. And he got in that one day by himself. We had new carpet when we came home. It was consist of paper towels and toilet paper. He tore up every roll that I had stashed back. I mean, you can't do nothing with him. If he wants to do something, he's going to do it. He's going to find a way to do it. And he's sweet, but man,
No matter how bad he does, he can give you a look that will melt your heart.
yeah, you can't do nothing to him. I mean,
You can't paddle him or whoop him or punish him because he's just got that look. Like, Daddy, I'm your baby.
yeah, he gives you that little look like. Becky kind of inspired us. She's one of our subscribers, and she says she has daycare in her home, and her and the children that she babysits watches our channel, and they really like it whenever the fur babies show up on the show. So we got to thinking, we do talk a lot about our fur babies, and I know you guys see them all through the show. Whatever we're doing, you see them. So we thought we would just take our time, talk about each one of them and how we rescued them, and some of them didn't have a terrible life before we got them. Others kind of did. We probably don't know the whole story. I don't know if I want to know the whole story, but we've tried to give them good lives, the best that we could possibly afford, and I think they're happy. I think they are.
Well, you can look at them right now.
Yeah, they're back behind us. I showed you a little bit of it. They're still at it. They're still going. They go for hours like that, just playing. Now, when Savannah gets tired, she will give you that little noise, that little meaning. I'm tired. You need to leave me alone, Bubby.
It's a high-pitched bark.
Yeah. And he will leave her alone for a few minutes, go aggravate one of the others, then he'll come back to her. That. That was so cute. That wasn't planned either. But
he's laid down.
he's laid down. Let me turn you guys around. Hopefully I can show you. You see how he's quit?
Oh, they're tired.
He's ready to go again though at any time. I think he's gonna go over and start on Emily now.
He started to get her blanket right then.
But he's going constantly like that. But that's our fur babies, and
Come to daddy.
yeah, a lot of times the house is messy with them, but that's okay.
I mean, they've got throws, you know. They've
Yeah, there's throws all in the floor,
but
toys all in the floor.
I wouldn't take anything for. We don't have money as far as, you know, money.
We don't have money as far as money.
Yeah.
That make no sense.
I know it. But I wouldn't take $1 million for any of them. Because
You couldn't buy them from us.
they're the babies.
They're our family. They're our children.
Yeah. What?
Hey, do they get aggravating sometimes? Yeah, they do. Just like children, they do. Would my house stay clean if I didn't have 5 dogs in the house? It probably would. It probably would. I get up and make mop water every day first before I go to work, and I mop my floors. But I keep couch covers on them. Do they get messed up? Yeah. I keep blankets over my couch covers. So that way if somebody real quick comes in, I can grab those blankets and at least I have a semi-decent place to sit. But like Wayne says, yeah, I wouldn't change it. They're a lot of company. They really are. They make your day. And I mean, we talk to them just like they're people. Like we expect them to answer back sometimes.
And they understand. I mean, they do.
They do understand a lot. They really do.
One doctor got on TV and was talking about that a fur baby would understand only 26 words. I can tell them when Pam's gone and I'm in the bedroom and they're all in the bedroom. I'll tell them, Daddy's just going to get the phone. And they know what that means. And
We think they do.
Huh?
We think they do.
Well, they stay there. All except Benny say Bentley. And he'll jump off the bed and come follow me.
Come on. Come here, Daddy.
Get a crate and get him up. He'll jump up and get out. He would sell his little, so we say he'd sell his soul for a treat.
He loves treats. And he gets plenty too. But this has been a very long video, I'm sure. I'm not sure if we're going to do 2 parts or just one and let you guys watch it whenever you want to. Maybe you've got bored and quit watching. I don't know. But we want to do this video, and if you have watched the whole thing, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for watching, commenting, subscribing. I had a friend to message me, and she said, I commented on your video, but she said you had a lot more comments, and I noticed they're disappeared. Where did they go? And so I looked it up to see why we were losing comments and views, and we even lose some subscribers. And YouTube, they do it to everybody, I think. They do take a few away because they think some comments may seem robotic, And even though they do that, even though you might comment and it might be a real person, they do take a few away sometimes. So me and Wayne try to answer your comments within a couple of days. So if you have left a comment and we haven't answered you or even give you a heart or something, then maybe comment again, because we're not seeing that. We don't just not comment back to you guys, because we know you've took the time to give us a comment. We want to comment back to you. But if we haven't answered you, that has to be the reason, because we're not seeing them. She saw them, and then when she went back to comment, a lot of them were gone. And it's not us deleting your comments or not just wanting to answer. And so check and see if you still are subscribed. Sometimes,
Subscribe again.
yeah, sometimes you get unsubscribed, and that's just the way the game goes sometimes. So, and I've checked our views, and sometimes they went. We've lost a few views. I've seen that myself. So, again, appreciate you taking the time to watch it, to comment, like, share, and those of you, if you haven't subscribed, do so. We are trying to build this channel, trying to grow it, to get the word of God out to people, and just a good, fun, clean video, and maybe throw some cooking in there too. But we're going to get off here. It's getting late for us. We're going to go to bed. We got to work tomorrow. In the description box, you'll see our email address, you'll see our PayPal account, and anything else?
You all are the best. I mean, we appreciate the way when the ones of you that comment, you're just like old friends, and we're just calling each other, texting each other, and talking. And please comment, and please send your prayer request in. And I call you all the cutting board prayer warriors, because I got faith and confidence in you guys, and we really appreciate you. And I know there's a bunch out there that really like us, but you're not subscribed. It don't cost you a penny.
No, it's free.
But we'll take a nickel if you got it and want to help us out. But hey, we love you all. And I don't, if I didn't really feel something in my heart for you, I wouldn't say I love you. I'd say we appreciate you and everything, but we love you all.
We want to get off of here and be good to somebody. That's free too. It don't cost you anything to be nice to somebody. That always hit the camera. But it don't cost you anything to give a smile and to be nice to somebody. And you never know. That may make their day. We love you guys. Bye.